Thank you, Kumza. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but before we do, let's bring you up to speed with what's been happening in your sports world. In the previous hour, I promised an interview with former Dakar winner, Janelle de Villiers. So this year, Janelle de Villiers finished his 17th Dakar rally, and that was in January. It was the first time that the race was held in Saudi Arabia, and the former winner of the event had a new co-driver this year in Spaniard Alex Harrow. After winning the second stage, he slipped back, managed third on the 10th stage, but ended fifth overall. I spoke to him yesterday on Skype.
It's been challenging. So we don't know when we're going to get back to doing our sport. But like I said, for the moment, we got to stay safe, and we got to do what's necessary to, to beat this virus.
How have you been keeping fit?
Well, I mean, I'm lucky. I've got a stationary bike, so I've been sitting on that and trying to train on the stationary bike, and I'm also lucky that I've got a swimming pool, so I'm tying a rope to my one leg and then doing swimming in the pool.
Okay.
And also a bit of table tennis with the kids and the wife. So try and keep busy as we can. And try to stay fit. And of course, the other things like mowing the lawn around the house and fixing up all the little things that's not done on the house yet. So I think our houses are going to be in good shape when we're done here.
I know you're an avid mountain biker. Have you ever thought about doing the Cape Epic?
I have. But unfortunately, the Dakar rally is always in January. So that's the time which you then have to train quite intensely for the epic, and I never get when the Dakar is finished, you don't feel like training that hard because the build up to the Dakar is so intense, and you do a lot of training beforehand that I haven't actually had a chance to do the epic. Maybe one day when I'm finished doing the Dakar, I'll give it a crack.
17 consecutive Dakars. That's absolutely incredible. How many Dakars do you think you've still got in you?
Well, we'll see. Obviously, I'm getting older as well, so let's see another 3 or 4. But you can never plan. We've got Carlos Sainz, which has just won the Dakar at 57 years of age. So it's still possible. He is a freak, I must say. But it just shows it's still possible. Age is only a number, and it's all about how well you look after yourself, how fit you're keeping, and who knows, you can keep on going until I think you lose interest, but I'm sure I've got a few more left in me.
Were you happy with how the race went this year with your new co-driver Alex Harrow?
Yes, I think it could have been a bit better, but it was my first race with Alex as a new co-driver. We needed to get used to each other. I think it went pretty well for the first time out. You can always do better, If you don't win the race, you can always do better. And all of us want to win the race, but there's so many good guys in the race, and it's very, very competitive at this stage. Like I said, Carlos Sainz won the rally. And so there's so many other people that want to win the race. So we were lucky we had a stage win. We did a really good job on the second stage. We nearly won another stage. But unfortunately, we had some issues with punctures and stuff along the way, too many punctures, and that cost us quite a lot of time. We finished 5th overall, not too far down, but let's see. Hopefully we can improve next year.
Your co-driver is from Spain, and Spain's been one of the countries that have been hardest hit. Have you chatted to him and found out how he's doing and how he is surviving the coronavirus?
Yes, we do have a frequent chat, and I feel really sorry for them. They also really in a hard lockdown like we are, and they've been for a longer period of time than we are. He's also locked up in his apartment with his 3 kids. The kids are not allowed to go out. They're not allowed to go on the street. I mean, so it's been really tough for him as well. They're sitting it out as well. So it's going to be challenging when we're going to get back to racing one day. It's going to be difficult for us. He's being from Spain, and me being from South Africa, I don't know if he's going to be able to travel here because he also does some local races with me here in South Africa.
Well, that local racing calendar is actually postponed until August. But as we heard last night from our president, our borders will remain closed in the next phase of the lockdown. Let's conclude our sport with the trivia question we asked you this morning. How many times has Janelle de Villiers ended runner-up in the Dakar Rally? Please get involved at Morning Live SABC. That's our Twitter handle, and you can use our hashtag Morning Live Sports Trivia. There'll be more sport for you here on Morning Live after 8 o'clock.